So, hi everyone. I am Bhanu Bharadwaj, a NetSuite technical consultant at Crow and a part of the Y Hire program Juno. In this session, I will cover a NetSuite 2026.1 AI update GPT-OSS support in the N/LLM module. So, I will quickly compare it with the Coherent command and show how both models can be used through Prompt Studio and SuiteScript. The goal is to understand what changed and how this can be applied in real NetSuite business use cases. I want to show you about the release notes and where we can read about this. So if we have to go to, yeah, yeah. So here it is under the AI section, support for GPT OSS model in LLM module. So LLM module is nothing but a API, which is a large language module, and it helps to basically connect the SuiteScript with the AI. So particularly in this support for GPT versus model in LLM module, it now gives another another model family by the name GPT OSS. So earlier we were using coherent command, but now it has also given an option of GPT OSS. So the main idea is simpler. Earlier, when we worked with the NetSuite LLM module or Prompt Studio, the main model family we used was Coherent command. Now, in the NetSuite release, we have also GPT OSS available as another model option. Today, I will show you three things. Firstly, how we use the model in Prompt Studio. Second, how we compare Coherent command and GPT OSS. Third, how can we call both models from a Suitelet custom page? So, firstly, let's go to the Prompt Studio page. Yeah. So, Prompt Studio is nothing but where we can create and test prompts inside NetSuite. Instead of directly writing everything in NetSuite or SuiteScript, we can first create the prompt in the UI, test it, and then later use the same prompt logic in scripts. So, as you can see, there are a couple of fields over here, which is display name. So I have given this Cohere versus GPT versus customer reply, script ID, description, record, field, language variant, action. Specifically, I gave this action to be generated because we need to generate text from the prompt studio, so that's why I am not translating text or only cleaning up grammar. So generate is the correct action right now. So model family, here where is the differentiator comes. So earlier we only had Cohere command, but now we do also have a GPT OSS. But we will firstly test with the Cohere command and then proceed to compare and differentiate with the Cohere and GPT OSS. Okay, so as you can see, I have selected this, and now these are the max token. Max token, if I have to summarize, is these are the model parameters. So basically these give us the uh, way to generate an AI answer. So these control the values and the answer of a AI. So these are the parameters that are responsible for that. So max tokens, basically we can only have 300 tokens. Temperature, uh, greater the temperature between 0 and 1, so more randomness and creative answer you can expect. And if you expect a less random and more creative or less creative and to the point answer, so you can just go around 0.1 to 0.2, so it will be more good. Top P means these only the use of most likely words. So do you want to use most likely words, so you can go a bit more in 0 to 1 range towards 1. And if you want to use less likely words, so you can go a bit down. So like these are the parameters which we use to control the answer from prompt studio. So preamble. Okay, so next we have preamble and the template. So the preamble tells the model how to behave. For example, I have used here, you are a NetSuite customer communication assistant. write clear, professional, customer friendly responses. So basically it's the instruction. It's nothing to it's not a prompt. Actually it's just an instruction, the way to tell a prompt studio that we want a answer in a certain way. Okay, so now comes the template. The template is the actual task. So in my demo I asked the model to prepare a professional customer reply. So the prompt says reply must apologize for the delay, avoid blaming internal teams, reassure the customer, mention the updated code will be sent by 5 p.m., keep the response under 80 words. So this was the one. Okay, and we do also have a variable type and a variable. So we have basically used, we variable type means we can change the value of the text over here. So we have taken text as a variable. We can change it with the help of the by replacing the variable with the value. So here I gave, we are frustrated because your sales team promised the revised code yesterday but we still not received it. If we do not get the updated code by 5 p.m., we may move forward with another vendor. So this is a, a good real world example because it is not just extracting simple data. It checks whether the model can understand the tone, follow instruction, avoid blames. So this is the way we're gonna test it. So prompt to preview, this is the prompt we are giving. So for the Cohere command, it's gonna work like this. So when I click on generate preview, so as you can see right now, we have got a response for the Cohere command. Dear customer name, we apologize for the delay in providing the revised code. We understand the importance of timely communication and are committed to resolving this promptly. Rest assured, we are prioritizing your request and you will receive the updated code by 5 p.m. today. Thank you for your patience for bringing this to our attention. So now this was the one with the Cohere command. Now the new release, GPT-OSS. So when I switch only to GPT-OSS, keeping rest all the parameters same and the prompt same. So we generally don't, we cannot the answer will be almost same, but yes, the tonality, the wordings can be different. So if I do this and again click on generate preview, yeah, so here as you can see, we apologize for the delay in the delivering device code. Rest assured, we are prioritizing this request and will have updated code email by you. Thank you for your patience and we appreciate the opportunity to continue supporting your needs. So I can say now we are using the same instruction and same business input, but only changing the model from Cohere command to GPT-OSS. This basically helps us to compare both model family. So for simple extraction tasks, both model may give almost same answer, but for customer communication and the tone and the instruction following, so we may see some difference. Cohere command might give a shorter and more direct response, but GPT-OSS may give a more polished or natural sounding response. So the difference is not only whether the answer is correct, both can be correct. The difference is in tone, wording, structure, and how strongly the model follows the instructions. So yeah, so basically, now if I have to move to the LLM module one, the one we read in this, uh, basically we can first test this in the prompt studio. Now we can go in the VS Code and the SuiteScript, where I personally developed a suitelet to give you a overview how we use it internally in the script and how we use it through LLM module. So LLM module, as just said, it's a API that we connect our SuiteScript to AI. So we import it like this n slash LLM, and it's the same way we use it in the SuiteScript. Uh, just a bit of coding over here, and we basically use here generate text function. So this LLM module calls this generate text, and it basically gives us a response with the prompt we gave it to the LLM module. So firstly, what we did was we will compare both Cohere command and GPT OSS command side by side, and this is the way we use it through LLM module in the SuiteScript. So if I have to show you on the custom page on the NetSuite, so yeah. So the same prompt I gave it over here also. So what we just gave it in the prompt studio. Now the compare model button will help us to compare between the two models. So when I click on compare models, it will generate. Yeah. So as you can see the difference and the comparison, both model use the same customer message, same prompt and same parameters. The only difference is the model family, Cohere command versus GPT-OS. This help compare tone, wording, structure, and instruction following. So uh, yes, now the business use case uh, from the new version what is being included in the model family is this can be useful in many NetSuite business scenarios like customer escalation replies, vendor payment responses, invoice mismatch explanations, and also sales code follow-ups. So for simpler tasks like extracting owner, deadline, and task, both model family may perform similarly, but for customer facing communications and policy based replies and professional wording, the difference may be easier to observe. So that is why I chose a customer escalation example for the demo. Yeah.